What's good, y'all? Byron here with Learn About Construction, helping you become a better estimator, builder, and construction professional, one skill at a time. I just made that up. But today we're going to be breaking down one of the biggest upgrades recently added to On-Screen Takeoff. This is version 4.0. Yes, and that is where we see the newest feature, Takeoff Boost. If you've ever spent hours clicking every wall segment or every room boundary, this is going to make your life a lot easier. And so, what is Takeoff Boost? Here's the simplest way to explain it. Takeoff Boost is an AI-powered tool inside OST 4.0 that automatically detects walls, rooms, areas, and other key elements on the plans, and it creates the takeoff for you. So instead of clicking 250 walls one by one, the Boost reads the plans, recognizes the geometry, and generates an instant takeoff layer. So think of it like if you had a junior estimator that does a first pass. And so your job then is to check, clean up, and make it more accurate. So, the cost of on-screen takeoff versus a junior estimator, I don't know. It makes sense to me. So you and I, and me as a former estimator, we both know that estimators have two enemies, time and errors. So this tool helps with both. Number one, the speed. Takeoff Boost can complete like 30 to 60 minutes of clicking in a matter of seconds. So it can identify walls and areas with surprisingly a lot of precision, but hey, it is AI. And you see some of these images, so imagine how this translates to a takeoff program. Even on messy scans, it can still detect walls and those other types of elements. At least you get consistency. See, with the program, every plan gets measured the same way. It doesn't matter who's using OST. The fourth thing I would say is a better workflow. You spend more time reviewing, pricing, and thinking, not clicking. And me, this is where I always fell short as an estimator. I always spent more time doing the takeoff and then had less time reviewing, pricing, and doing all the other stuff. I would have loved to get to it, but it was always, but time was always my worst enemy. All right, so you want to know how to use Takeoff Boost. Well, you start by opening up a plan just like you would in a normal OST job. And there's a new button on the toolbar labeled Takeoff Boost. So click that and you pick what you want Boost to detect. You can have it do walls, find painting for wall surfaces, have it do slabs, footprints, count windows and doors, and it can do all of the above all at once. Takeoff Boost reads architectural plans, looking for line patterns, and it identifies the geometry. This usually only takes a few seconds. This is where your expertise kicks in. Boost gives you a first draft, not a final answer. You still get to review, clean up, adjust, and add the missing pieces. You can label your conditions, color them like you're used to doing, export reports, or sync it with your estimating system, just like any other takeoff. So here's a real example. I have a school project open. In the past, I'd have to click and trace every single line of this wall manually. But watch this. With Takeoff Boost, just click this, select walls, and I have the option on having it look for the symbol of the wall type. So literally in seconds, it just traced every interior and exterior wall on the sheet. Now I can just scroll through and make sure that the AI didn't miss anything and fix any janky or funky corners, instead of spending 30 minutes tracing and spending 30 seconds reviewing. So that's the power of Takeoff Boost. Here's a few pro tips if you want Takeoff Boost to give you the cleanest results. Number one, use clean architectural PDFs, not scanned copies if you can. Number two, zoom in and run Boost in one area at one time for messy drawings. Number three, rename Boost layers right away so you know that it's AI generated. Number 4, always review Takeoff Boost work. It's fast, but it still needs a human eye. So here's my take. Takeoff Boost isn't replacing estimators. It's giving us back our time so that we can think, strategize, and deliver better numbers. So if you want more tutorials on OST, Takeoff Boost, blueprint reading, or whatever, just make sure that you're subscribed to learn about construction and drop your questions below. If you want to see Takeoff Boost full tutorial, be sure to stay tuned because that's coming soon. So let me know in the comments what you liked about this video and what information I missed that you wish you would have seen. Peace out.